In my country where I'm coming from, after this kind of stretch, you're gonna get a paycheck that is a little bit less than usual. So maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe a little motivation in that way.
The Denver Nuggets have destroyed their chances at winning a championship. A few months ago, I predicted that if the Nuggets were to trend downward, most of the blame would go on Russell Westbrook, since he's the newest addition, and that's exactly what happened. But despite that horrible missed layup and that awful three-point foul that everyone will remember,
2-on-1, Brown, Westbrook, no, feeds, forwards, they got a foul.
No.
To go with a couple bad games, Russ is not the reason the Nuggets are heading towards the play-in and away from a championship. Westbrook is only making $3 million, and he's played above expectations for the majority of the season. The real reason they aren't going anywhere this season or in the future has to do with overpaying their core after winning the title in 2023, something a lot of teams have done after winning a championship. When players are rewarded for what they've already done instead of what they're going to do, it can really mess up your future. And to win championships, there has to be sacrifice. No one on the Nuggets took a pay cut or sacrificed at all. The Nuggets, when healthy, which is never, have consistently ran 6 players over the course of the season. They have no defense or depth. Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr.'s contracts have strangled the Nuggets. Jamal Murray is a great player and very important to the team, as we've seen in this recent stretch of games without him. But his contract has him making more than Anthony Edwards and Luka Doncic as early as next season, and only $9 million less than Nikola Jokic himself.
That is blasphemous!
He's not a superstar, and he's never been an all-star. His health has been a problem for years. It's the reason why they lost against the Timberwolves. He might not even be back for this year's playoffs.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Michael Porter Jr. isn't a great defender, and when his shooting gets cold, he doesn't provide much else. Porter Jr. will be making double Norman Powell and close to Domantas Sabonis for multiple years down the road. They just aren't worth what they're given. The Nuggets weren't able to keep KCP or add anyone to the roster, and no one will trade for these players unless you give them away, because they just aren't worth it. As great as Jamal Murray was in the bubble and in the title run, giving him that ridiculous contract was one of the biggest mistakes Denver has made. The new CBA does not forgive overpaying players. That's why the Warriors didn't keep Klay Thompson, and why the 76ers were screwed the moment they signed Paul George. The only reason this team was able to stay competitive up to this point was because of Nikola Jokic and key breakout performances from one of the other 5 players.